What's up, YouTube perverts? Welcome back to another episode of AM Training, or should I say welcome me back to another episode of AM Training. It's been like maybe 3 months since I last uploaded a video because, you know, life. Yeah, I've uploaded videos before about like my client critique on their video analysis on the squat, bench, deadlift, but it looks like you guys aren't too interested in that because I only get like 300 views compared to my usual training videos of maybe 1,000. I get like 2,000 views. I think this is the difference. You want to see the moneymaker. This is what you guys come for. I could have said giggity right there. This is going to be a series. I just signed up for my meet January 12th. Usually when I do YouTube videos, I avoid dates because then, you know, they're like timeless, but I put that out there. This is January 12th, 2020 is going to be my powerlifting meet. I am going to compete, and it's about 20 weeks from now. So this is a good 20 weeks of me prepping for my meet. It's going to be in the 198 class. I'm currently 205, so I've never had to cut for a meet, but then again, I don't do Asian moment there. Do very meets more often. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome because I'm programming myself. Now, before I was a little worried about programming myself because I didn't have like you guys tune in because you guys know me from Candido, you guys know me from TSA, you guys know me from like GZCL, all those different programs, but you can't really download this program because this is something that I've been doing. I've been programming a lot of my clients, and with great success, if I say so myself, just because I love this shit. So with that being said, yeah, I do have like 15 to 20 clients, remote clients, and they're all doing really well. Either if they're pain-free, they're getting stronger, or a mixture of both. They're pain-free and getting freaking stronger. So kudos to me, but that's not what this video is about. This video is telling you that I'm starting this series and I'm gonna commit. I'll only commit if it's not gonna interfere with my family time, my school responsibilities, and my own training as myself. So that means that editing tends to be a little bit on the longer side, so I will reduce the amount of editing to less than 5 minutes, so you're not going to get the amazing after effects or transitions or anything like that. This is just kind of me raw dogging it, giggity goo. What you missed so far. So family wise, I got a third one. I got a third kid. So a baby daughter. She is I think 6 weeks old. I can't think right now just because I just worked out and I'm as drenched and the blood is somewhere else in my arms, not my other limbs. With that being said, I always say with that being said when I kind of forget what I'm gonna say. Yeah, family gains, also my regular gains. You've missed out a good, I don't know, maybe a year of my training where I'm programming myself. I've noticed that when I program myself, there's little patterns in me and my clients' training where you take advantage of those patterns as a coach. You want to see when there's a particular time your clients are doing really well, take advantage and see what those variables are that made them go higher. For me, it's high rep training. I mean, even when I go for a PR, now I'm currently squatting 545, which is a huge PR compared to the last time you saw me squat. I was like squatting 500. So every time for the past 2 years I've been a plateau at 500 or 515, and then recently I hit a PR of 533. It was kilos, and then 545. So that's pretty nice, you know, 5 plates and biscuits on the side. So I hope to hit that at the meet at least 550. That's going to be a goal. The two things that I'm kind of concerned about is my back feels great. You've seen my video of me herniating the shit out of my disc, or at least that's what my coworkers say and what I feel is happening. I can't exactly know that I herniated a disc if I don't have a before and after MRI. So I'm not gonna get into the politics of that crap, but I herniated a freaking disc, and I'm gonna fucking say it. So the two things that I'm concerned about is with my knee and my shoulder. My knee has been giving me problems it feels a little unstable. It catches randomly, and also in the deep flexion, it feels like there's a lot of grinding and clicking. So my initial thought is that it's kind of a posterior meniscus kind of thing, just because of that deep bend. You're gonna have more prone to be on those the posterior side of the meniscus, and also random clicking and catching that also is kind of correlated with meniscus tears. So I'm hoping it's just a minor one that you know, when I do my top set of my squat, I'm wrapping up, because I feel like you know, that's the way I program my clients too, is I do a little post-activation potentiation, which are fancy French ass words for lift heavy as shit, and then when you go light, it feels really freaking light. So that's what I've been doing here. I don't typically do wraps, but I think they're going to be really beneficial for me. And then my shoulder, it's tragic because I actually injured my shoulder in a freak trampoline accident. I was going for a slam dunk on a 15-foot basketball rim, and I totally just jumped, and the rest of me went up, but my shoulders went down, so I kind of got this little stretch mechanism on my shoulder, on my nerves, and I instantly got nerve pain and tingling and numbness down my arm. And if you guys know dermatomes like I do, because physical therapy student, but anyways, it's kind of this whole thing right here where I just have this kind of numbness, and so that's telling me that it's radial stuff. My radial nerve, I've tried to rule out other things, like maybe it's coming from like C7 because the radial nerve comes out at C7, but I'm not getting any like weakness in my my forearm extensors, so that kind of ruled that out, and so I'm still trying to figure it out. Really, I might even think that it's like thoracic outlet syndrome, but that's kind of like my go-to last answer, so I don't know what we're gonna go from there. I'm just hoping for a 300 bench for my next meet, because even though that is regressing, I'd be happy with my poverty bench not being as poverty as it is. So that is it. My training, you'll see here, I have week one of training. It's just playing on the background, and you can also see like my other my whole training for the rest of the week. Yeah, so this is gonna be a weekly thing. If you don't see me upload, hit me up on Instagram and say like, hey Al, what the heck? Make sure you upload some videos so I can fap to it, something like that. But anyways, train hard, train smart.